Good morning, everyone. I am with the incredible, beautiful Yvette
Good morning. How are you?
and Bear. Bear is there too. So it's Monday,
It is Monday.
the beginning of a
Yeah,
new week. How's it going for you so far?
it's going great.
It's
It's going great.
it's going great.
It's day 9, and I will get outside even though it's 27 degrees out here.
27 degrees is cold. Okay. So today we're going to talk about a challenge that we've decided to take on.
I don't know if I decided or I
Did
kind
you
of.
do you have confirmation? Do we have confirmation on it?
Yes, but I think this challenge might be harder than the 75 hard.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
saying a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a lot. So here is a challenge that Yvette and I have both taken on. We were listening to someone speak last night, a little bit before we went to bed, and the gentleman came up with this idea for a 21-day challenge for no complaints. So you cannot complain at all about anything for 21 days straight. And the way that it works is when you do complain, you start over. So if you're 4 days in, if you're 2 days in, if you're 2 hours in, and you complain, you start over from scratch. And the goal is to get to 21 days without complaining. What do you think?
Woo! Like I said, it's harder than the 75 hard. I will try.
Was that a complaint? No.
No,
No,
no, I
no,
was just
no, that's
stating a fact.
not. That's a fact.
I was just stating a fact that, for me, that might be harder than all my other things that I'm doing.
Got it. I got it. It makes
But
sense.
I will try. I will try.
Yeah.
I will, I guess, have to keep a log.
Yeah, one of the things that they say to do, they have a band that you put on your left hand. And then as long as you're not complaining, it stays on your left hand. As soon as you complain, it goes to your right, and then you'll start over the next day. That's how it works.
Okay.
Okay. So, how many of you out there are in with us? I want you to comment below, I'm in, if you're going to take the challenge with us. So the question is, how long will it take us to do 21 days straight of no complaining? And when we say no complaining, we mean going outside, oh my God, it's freezing cold. I hate it when it's like that, right? That's a complaint.
Ooh.
Or I don't really feel like going to the gym. I'm so tired. That's a complaint. Or waking up and saying, oh, I feel so tired today. That's a complaint,
Oh boy.
right? Or working with someone that you don't like and complaining, right? Anything. There's so many different complaints that we can have. So the key is, how do we go even keeled and not complain for 21 days?
Well, didn't he give an example? If you said it's so cold out, but
Right. So if you start, that's a great point. So if you start to complain, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, but I'm really waking up with a lot of energy. Like you can auto-correct yourself, but if you don't auto-correct yourself,
gotta
that
start
means
over.
we start over from scratch. So that's how it works. So do I have a commitment? Are you in?
I'm in.
You're in.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of to focus on here.
Yeah. I think maybe we just try to make it as easy as we
Yeah.
can, you know?
Yeah. I
Um,
don't think I go throughout my day complaining, but there is a time that I do complain,
right.
and that's when I come home. So, yeah, it will be a challenge.
Nah, well, yeah.
Well,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So, how many of you out there are going to take the challenge with us? 21 days, no complaints. You do complain, you start over. Comment below if you're in. It's a great challenge, and the major side effect from this challenge, which is what he said, is that you're going to feel really good. You're going to feel really happy. Because when we don't complain for a significant period of time, even if it's for like 6 hours, we start to automatically feel better.
Well, he was talking too about the effects of complaining on the body.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. It's like anything, right? What was he saying? He said your cortisol levels, all these things that would have a negative impact on your body, on your health, all come from complaining again, because that's like a negative thing that we're talking about, and just talking about it and thinking about it causes our body to go into that state of unhealthiness.
Well, yeah. And then when the cortisone levels go up, what's happening is then your inflammation levels go up.
Right.
So, listen, I'm all for, you guys know me, I'm all into, food is my medicine. So, if it's as simple as stop complaining, I'm in. So we shall see. Today is day one.
Today's day one, and we'll do an update on Friday of where we're at. Did we make it? Did we have to start over? And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love you to take this challenge with us. 21 days, no complaints. If you complain, you start over from day one. And you see how long it takes you. It's interesting because the gentleman that put this challenge together said that, there we go. I love it.
Yeah, we have somebody
You're in. I love it. So the gentleman that put this whole thing together, he said that it takes some people a year, 2 years to be able to get through the challenge, because that's how often we're complaining. And sometimes we don't even realize that we're complaining, right? No, we go into autopilot. Yeah.
I normally complain about the weather. So I'm So I guess I was conscious of it this morning when I went out because I didn't complain.
Because we know we're going to have to start over from scratch, right?
Yeah, so don't want to start over.
So that's it. That's what this whole live today is about. It's about, are you willing to take the challenge with us? Are you willing to really give yourself the opportunity to feel really good? Because if we don't complain, we're going to feel happy and we're going to feel good, and it's going to help us with our health. So are you in? We've got a couple people that said I'm in. Comment below, I'm in. You're taking the challenge with us. 21 days, no complaints.
Whew.
Any closing comments?
No, I think, you know what? If it's something as easy as just switching our thoughts, well, I shouldn't say easy, but it's just something we have control of and it can help our health, then why not try it?
Why not try it? And we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Yeah.
Why? What's the point? If you think about it, anytime anyone has ever complained to us about anything, do you really like listening to them complaining? No one does, right? We don't. So if we don't like it, then maybe we also shouldn't be. There we go. Lisa is in. Now let's get Tom in too, Lisa. I want him in on this. You think we can get him in? 21 days, no complaints. If you complain, you start over.
Because let's think about this. When we're sitting down and we're hearing girlfriends or, coworkers at work complaining, guess what? That affects our mood.
It does.
It's affecting our vibration.
Yes.
I am very careful, because now we can't really interact with people, but even on Zoom, I don't like being around people who are not on my same vibration. It really, because I pick up on energy. It's just like I run away.
Right. Well, that's a good point, what you bring up, which is if you're sitting around and someone else is complaining and talking negatively nonstop and you're sitting there and you're participating in it, then you're doing the exact same thing. Not you. We are.
Yeah.
So that would also be a complaint. So the key would be in a situation like that, we have to either look at our watch and say, hey, you know what, I got to be somewhere, or just change the topic. Say, hey, that's a nice pair of shoes you have, or I really like your whatever the compliment is, just change the topic, because if not, we run the risk of complaining, and then we have to start the challenge over. So we'll leave you on this note. We have got a few people commenting, I'm in. Say you're in. 21-day challenge. No complaints for 21 days. If you complain, you start over from day one. And the question is, how long will it take you to be able to get through the 21 days? It has taken some people 2 years. It has taken some people less. But let's see. The good news is it's only going to cause good in our life because we're not going to be focused on the negative.
Absolutely right. Listen, you know that I love a challenge. I love to complete it when I start, so I don't want to start over.
Nope. So that's it. So we will update you guys on Friday. And in the meantime, It's a complaint-free week for all of us. Enjoy it. I really hope that you're able to commit to doing it. Believe that if we do this, we're all going to feel really amazing. And it's just really going to help take us to a completely new level. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Have a
Have a great
great
one.
have a great week. We'll see you on Friday.